Hi guys, and thank you for stopping back to my channel. Today's look is going to be on this drama right here. This is so not me, but I've been seeing a lot of pictures of like this reverse ombre makeup look, and I was like, I have to try this shit because this is so bomb. Like, I like the technique, and the look of it is also like a plus plus plus. It's very tedious. It's kind of annoying to do, but once you're done with it, the outcome is gorgeous. Hello. And I think for my first time trying to achieve it was pretty good. Pretty goddamn bomb. Pat myself on the back for that. But if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I do appreciate you. And if you want to know how to achieve this look, keep on watching. Getting into the tutorial, I already did my brows and I already have one eye completed. I decided to go ahead and prime my eye using Porcelain from LA Pro Conceal. I would have used the white base, but I didn't have any white base handy, so I decided to just use the lightest concealer that I had. This is going to ensure that our eyeshadows pop because these colors are kind of bright. We want to make sure that we can get them as vibrant as possible. And I'm doing so with a not thick, oh my god. I'm doing so with a dense shader brush. You want to make sure that you're blending everything out nice and smooth. And also, after I blend this out, I'm going to go in with my AIRSPUN loose face powder just to set everything in place. I wanted to make sure that I had a really good base down so that my eyeshadows are really booming. Going into my Morphe 35B palette, as you can see, I went for the light blue shade. I'm going to blend this above our crease with a fluffy blending brush, just so that we could start off with a good gradient effect. I decided to work with cool tones because I usually like to work with warm tones, so I wanted to do something different. Like Kanye, I'm bound to. Shawty, if you down, I'm down to. Yeah, I found you. Don't I like being around you. But like Kanye, I'm bound to. Shawty, if you down, I'm down to. Going back into that same Morphe 35B palette, this time I'm using a smaller fluffy blending brush, and I'm going into the blue right above that baby blue, and it's more like a royal blue color, and I'm going to blend that right below where we just put that last shade down. We don't want to put it right over it, but we want to put it right below so that you can still see it, and it'll give us that nice blended gradient. So we're going from lightest to darkest. Shawty, if you down, I'm down too. Yeah, I found you. So I like being around you. Now going back in with that first brush that we used with the same baby blue color, just to go over what we just blended, just so that we can marry the two colors together so that it doesn't look choppy. You know the drill. You want everything to be smooth and nice and blended. Going back into the 35B palette, we're going to go into that navy blue. This time I have a smaller brush. This is a fluffy dome brush. And we're going to put that directly into our crease. And just be mindful when you're working with blues, just to, like, you know, build the color up. You don't want to put too much at first. Build up the intensity because blues are hard to blend out. So, you know, just add some and just keep adding as you go along. And as you go along, you want to go back and forth. So like you're about to see, I'm going to go back in with the brush that we used previous to this. And I'm going to go in with that other blue that we used, the second shade. So now we're blending the second shade in with that final navy blue color that we just put on. Now I'm going to go in with natural beige, and I'm going to use that to cut the crease. I'm going to be using a flat synthetic brush to do so. As you can see, when I cut my crease, I'm doing small strokes. So when you do this step, just make sure to take your time. Shawty, if you down, I'm down too. Yeah, I found you. Don't I like being around you. But like Kanye, I'm bound to. Shawty, if you down, I'm down too. Yeah. And you are unforgettable. And I'm so glad that I back into the 35B palette, we're going to use that shade right below the white. It's like an off-white, I would say, a matte color. And I'm using my flat shader brush, and I'm going to use that in like the first third of my eye. As you can see, I'm patting the color in. Pat the color in to get the best payoff. I just want it to be kind of muted. Sorry if you down, I'm down too. Yeah. going back into the same palette, I decided to go with the next color underneath, and it's like more of a shimmery light champagne color, and I'm going to go right over top where I put that last shade. I just decided to add this because I am going to use a shimmery blue in this look, so I wanted something to kind of flow with the look.
Girl, I like being around you. Feel like I am bound to. Sorry if you down, I'm down to.
Going back into the same palette. The convenient thing is that most of the colors are in this palette except for one. Well, this color I decided to use is like a shimmery blue. It has like a little sparkle, little reflexes in it. But I'm so mad that I haven't used this color yet because it is so good. And as you can see, it's super, super duper pigmented. But I'm putting that right in the middle of my eye, and I'm kind of blending it into that first color that we put down.
Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Sorry if you down, I'm down to. Yeah, I found you. Girl, I like being around you. Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Sorry if you down, I'm down to. Yeah. And you are unforgettable.
Going back into the palette with the navy blue color, I'm using that fluffy dome brush, as you can see, and I'm going to put that right at the end of my eye in the outer V, and I'm blending that together with that shimmery blue that we just added. I'm not sure if I showed it, but I know it doesn't look too blended right now, but I do blend everything together. As you know, the key to any makeup is blending. Trust, blend, blend, blend. So I'm going back in. Now I'm using a very small, this is like a liner brush, I would say, and I'm using porcelain to go in, and I'm going to make a wing. So just watch how I do it. This is the most annoying part for me, like as far as creating this look. This was so annoying because being that everything was already colored, it was kind of hard to get it to be muted out. So I don't really know how to work around it, but if I learn any new tricks, I'll come back with like an updated look, I guess. But it was a pain in the ass, but just be patient.
Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Sorry if you down, I'm down to. Yeah, I found you. Girl, I like being around you. Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Sorry if you down, I'm down to.
So going in with a very small angled brush. Now I'm using the darkest shade that we use because it is a reverse ombre look, so we want to go from dark to light on the wing. So now I'm going in with the navy blue shade, and I'm going to do the beginning of my wing with that color.
Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Sorry if you down, I'm down to. Yeah, I found you. Girl, I like being around you. Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Sorry if you down, I'm down.
So now I'm going in with the baby blue color that we used, and because this is reversed, we're going from dark to light, so it's navy blue, then the baby blue color out of the 35B palette. And as you can see, I'm going to be adding that to the end. Make sure that everything is blended as always. Once you add that, you want to go in with the lightest shade. Instead of using the two colors that I used, I just decided to go ahead and do the white shade in the palette just because it kind of, as you can see, my wing looks a little like blue. So I'm like, okay, if I go in with a lighter shade, then maybe it'll have more of the gradient. It was just a pain in the ass because I couldn't get the wing to be as bright as I wanted it. But, you know, you live, you learn, you start to work around it, you learn tricks, you know, all that good shit. But I did the best that I could. But, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm just touching up all the areas on the wing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I found you. Girl, I like being.
Going in for foundation, I'm using my ABH foundation stick in Chestnut, mixing it with my 340, and I'm going to be blending it out with the Beauty Blender. You guys have seen me do this before, so I'm just going to speed the rest of this video up.
Sorry if you down, I'm down to.
going in with my AIRSPUN powder and setting everything in place. I recently ran out of my Laura Mercier powder, but it's like $5 for this stuff, and I heard good things about it, so I was like, let me try it. And honestly, for the price, it's pretty goddamn good, and you get about triple, quadruple the amount of product for way less than half the price.
And you are unforgettable. And I'm so glad that I found you. And you are unforgettable. And I'm so glad that I found you. Girl, I like being around you. Feel like Kanye, I'm bound to. Shawty, if you down, I'm down too. Yeah, I found you. Girl, I like being around you. Feel like I'm bound to. Sorry if you down, I'm down too. Yeah.
After cleaning up the contour, I just go in with my e.l.f. setting spray. My battery was dying towards the end of the video, but what I did at the end, I just went in with the same color scheme. So I used the navy blue, and then I used that bright baby blue underneath my waterline, and I just added some bottom mascara and a nude lip. And this is the completed look. That brings us to the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you stuck with me through this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment in the comment section. As usual, all details to products will be listed below. God bless.